Shalawam, shalawam. This is the brother Yeshaya. I would like to say HALALYAM la Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM Qadash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, the men I learned this truth from. This is the definition of focus. A point of concentration, directed attention. And to concentrate, let me go ahead and pull that word. To concentrate, the definition is close attention, focusing. The action or power of focusing one's attention or mental effort. And this image right here, as you can see, says focus. If you want to reach that goal so bad, you will have to make sacrifices. Stay focused, stay passionate. And if you're a spiritual individual, you'll understand that the precepts go into this. You know, we have to focus on Yahawah in the name Yahawashi. Yahawah being the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahawashi being the name of His only begotten Son. You know, the world has given these very great powers false names, false identities. But we understand this is a stumbling block for 2/3 of our people. This is things that were created to distract the heathen, because Yahawah will Yahawashi truly care about their people, which are the Israelites, because those are the true chosen people. Yes, indeed, the Heavenly Father created all, but He has His favorite people. And Deuteronomy chapter 7 goes into this. You know, verse 6 is a clear cut. But to focus in on this lesson, you know, the word focus, we channel our energy onto this word that the Heavenly Father has blessed us with through the Spirit. We focus in on the spiritual things. We don't focus in on our day-to-day lives, on what we have planned for the next 5 years. No. Day to day, hour by hour, we try to consider Yahawah wa Yahawashi. We focus in on praying. We focus in on reading. We focus in on talking to brothers. We focus in on watching videos. You know, that's why we fast. You know, like the panther in this image. You know, a lion, for example. You know, these beasts, they don't eat every day. You know, that's not something I necessarily had pulled up for this lesson. But let me look up, how often does a lion eat? You know, because if they eat, you know, every 3 times a day, you know, like an everyday human, they're gonna lose focus. They're fed. You know, the America, Great Babylon, you know, according to the scriptures, what it truly is, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. This place has you conditioned to be unfocused. They have you conditioned to eat every couple of hours, so that you're constantly satisfied. They have you conditioned to go out and always be entertained. They don't have you they don't have you focusing in on Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi. But this is what it says. In captivity, lions often breed every year, but in the wild they usually breed no more. Oh, Slakia. There it is. So I'm looking up, you know, just a simple thing. How often do lions eat? Lions are believed to feed every 3 or 4 days and need an average between 5 kg and 7 kg. You know, so like, I don't know that metric or that measurement of meat a day. How long can a lion go without eating? Lions can go without food for more than a week and then tear into prey, eating up to 50 kg of meat at a time. That's almost a quarter of the animal's body weight. You know, so lions could go up to 3 to 4 days without eating. And that's why we fast. You know, when we're feeling vexed, we're feeling like, man, you know, this flesh is just beating me up. You know, I'm not able to focus. I'm not able to focus on the spiritual side of things. My flesh is beating me up. I feel vexed. I feel like I need to refresh. We take breaks from certain things. We take breaks from food. We take breaks from water. You know, we don't drink water and food for a whole 24 hours. Every spirit according to their own. Some brothers can fast longer. Some brothers can fast for a shorter amount of time. But either way, we step out of our comfort zone to focus in on our overall mission on this life. Because we have faith, we have confidence that Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi had put us here for a reason. We were called to make these lessons. We were called to open up the scriptures. We were called to make a change, in our day-to-day life. So that's what we do. We focus in. So without further ado, let me pull out the precepts. Salakia for the delay. But hey, it's through the Spirit. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. So just like a beast in the field, a lion, a panther, a tiger, when they're hungry, they're not just looking at everything that passes by. They're staring dead on to their prey. They're tunnel vision, and they go and eat. They charge after that prey. The same way we have to focus in on the scriptures. We have to eat up. We gotta be able to digest, whatever we can, according to the Spirit. So we open up the scriptures. We read 6 chapters, 12 chapters. We study. We look into the words. We look into what brothers have recently, brought out through the Spirit. That's how we sharpen ourselves up. That's how we have that tunnel vision. We see what Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi is teaching us by studying. So we don't look to the right and left. We look head on to the overall goal. We're seeking salvation for ourselves. We're out there teaching and telling our people to come up out of the ways of this world, so that they too can seek out their own salvation. That's what the brotherhood's for. We boost each other up through the Spirit of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi. Just as this world boosts each other up for doing wicked. Our women they're just so out of touch with reality. That they like to boast one another that on how many men that they cheat on, how many likes they get on their images, how many dudes they can convince to fight over them, how many dudes just obey them, how many dudes simp over them. Our women are not true women in this society. They're not focused in. The men aren't either. The men aren't worried about going out and teaching. The men aren't worried about opening up the scriptures. They're too busy consumed with the world, with the foods of this world, with the entertainment of this world, with the money, with women, with their families. You can't be consumed with your family. Yes, indeed, us brothers are family men. But hey, our family is not going to save us out of this hellhole. It's the true family that we have that do this work that we're considered about. We are the true family, just as Yahawashi had put it. Yahawashi, he made mention to that. Ain't Yahawashi about his father's business, Yahawah's business? And that's what we need to, that's the mindset we focus in on. We hope to, just to keep growing in that spirit. James chapter 1 verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. We don't wake up one day thinking, today I don't really care to focus in on this. I'm more focused on I want to just go and celebrate so-and-so's B-day. I want to go and I just want to go cook me some pork chops, like I used to. I want to just go and eat some bacon and eggs. I want to go and just do what I want to do. No. We forsake our own ways. Because that's what the Spirit has allowed us to do, is to turn away from the ways of this world. So let me go ahead and go to the next precept. Matthew chapter 6 verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, the kingdom of power, and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. The Heavenly Father is going to add wisdom, knowledge, and understanding if you focus in. You can't grow if you're not worried about your plants. Just with the plant. The plant's not going to grow unless you take care of it, you nurture it. So that's what we're doing through the Spirit. We're taking care of our spirits. Of our spirit. I want to pull up the definition of nurture. To nurture is care for and encourage the growth of or development of. The process of caring for and encouraging the growth of development of someone or something. When we make these videos, we're speaking unto ourselves first, as well as the lost sheep of Israel, the ones that want to tune in, the ones that want to gain understanding. To those scoffers that don't want to hear this, the Heavenly Father will deal with them in the way that He chooses, in the way that He pleases. This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12 through 13. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. The Heavenly Father has those wicked angels sitting at the left hand, starting with Satan. And they come down to test us. The Heavenly Father chastises us. Verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. We can only do this if we focus. If you're distracted left and right by every little thing that's going on in the society, you're never going to be able to learn. You're never going to be able to take this word and truly gain understanding of it. That's why it's every day. Some days are better than others. Some days you may learn, you may be able to read, a certain amount. You may be able to watch a certain amount of videos. But the next day, you better pray. We constantly pray that we continue to grow. This is a continual thing. And I have this other precept that I'm going to go ahead and close off with. This is Isaiah chapter 50, verse 7. For the Lord power will help me. Therefore shall I be not be confounded. Therefore have I set my face like a flint, and I know that I shall not be ashamed. We're not going to be ashamed. We put all our trust in Yahawah or Yahawashi. We focus in on them. This is the word, the definition of confounded. Invalidated. Used for emphasis, especially to express anger or annoyance. We're not going to be angry or annoyed. The Most High will not leave us feeling like we were wrong, because we are right. This is the truth. And when we set our face like a stone, we're like a flint. We're dead set on this. We've established our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding upon a rock, our house upon a rock. So we're not shaken. Verse 7 in the NLT, Isaiah 50, verse 7, in the New Living Translation. Because the sovereign Lord helps me, I will not be disgraced. Therefore I have set my face like a stone, determined to do His will. We're dead set on this. And I know that I will not be put to shame. That word sovereign, the definition of sovereign is ruler. Because the ruler, Yahawah, helps me. A supreme ruler, especially a monarch, that's the point. I will not be disgraced. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi will not disgrace us if we continue in the ways of Him. Disgrace means discredited, having fallen from favor or a position of power or honor, discredited. If we continue and focus, the Lord is going to give us our credit. He will recognize our works. They're not in vain. They're not invalid. They're not a disgrace. So, I hope this lesson was edifying. I would like to say, HALALYAM la Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM Qadash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, the men I learned this truth from. Peace, blessings, and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the brothers out there making their bodies a living sacrifice, pushing day in and day out, and to the few sisters that are sincere listeners. Shalawam.